People really don't know what their expenses will be because they don't know how long that they're going to live.
Americans are worried they won't have enough saved for retirement now more than ever.
Retirement is going to cost, for many folks, over $1 million.
Is no sure thing in investing, but a lot of people think that annuities may come close to that.
It's going to more safe things that they know. If they know they're going to need that money to supplement their retirement, well, then you can't play that risk.
This is the Safe Money and Retirement Show with Jon Heischman Sr., founder and partner of Heischman Financial Services, serving the Columbus and surrounding areas. Jon specializes in educating pre-retirees and retirees about safe money strategies and ideas. Now, it's the Safe Money and Retirement Show. Here's Jon Heischman Sr.
Trends in retirement planning. I want to talk about that on the Safe Money and Retirement. I'm Jon Heischman, your host. As always, I appreciate you listening to me and encourage you to contact me with your questions. 614-861-7055. Again, 614-861-7055. One of the biggest trends, or I might say changes, in retirement planning is the move towards eliminating defined benefit plans. These are pension plans, and many of you have a pension plan. If you're retired, you may be receiving monthly income from that pension plan, but they are disappearing daily. Companies want to get rid of pension plans. The emphasis is on 401k, 403b, TSP, and other retirement plans where the guarantee is not there like it is for a pension plan. That means retirees have to do more planning with the 401k money when they retire, as far as setting up an income plan for the rest of their retirement. This leads us to the longevity risk, which your retirement savings has to last your lifetime. And this is a real tricky situation because people tend to underestimate their own life expectancy, and they don't prepare adequately for their actual lifespan. Longevity risk, it deals with how long a retiree is going to live. It actually works in two different ways with retirees. The first way, a retiree might not live very long. Second, the retiree might live a very long time. Now, one way retirement can be determined as far as income is the health status of the individual. This could result in a shorter lifespan compared to a very healthy individual that has a longer lifespan. The problem is we don't know. Those expecting a short lifespan may live many years past their expected mortality age. And on the other hand, those very healthy, well, you've heard of stories where an individual in perfect health suddenly passed away. And I think the big problem is the second scenario that I gave you, which is longevity issue is living longer than expected, exposing a retiree to running out of money in the later years of retirement. Life expectancy is technically how long a person is expected to live on average, but on average is very important because it gives us a guideline, a historical number. But today, I'm seeing within my clientele, retirees living past their expected age. So really, the bottom line here is because many of you don't have pension plans or won't have pension plans going into retirement, a retiree has to have guaranteed sources of income. And most will have Social Security. And most will find that Social Security isn't enough to support their retirement lifestyle. Now, that creates a situation where the retiree has to set up some form and some amount of income that is 100% guaranteed, regardless of how long they live during retirement. Many will say, I have a lot of money put aside. I have a lot of money in my 401k or other retirement accounts. And that's great. That's what we want. But can we take that money, or I should say, will that money provide guaranteed income? You see, it might be market-based, exposed to market conditions. Some may be in very low interest-bearing accounts that doesn't even keep up with inflation, and the retiree comes back in 10 or 15 years and starts to question, am I going to have enough to last me the rest of my life, regardless of how long I live? This is the longevity risk. And I've got to put that at the top of the list out of all the retirement risk that are out there. If you haven't looked into guaranteed sources of income on and above Social Security and pensions, I want you to give me a call. We can have a phone discussion about what I have done for my clients in making sure they're not going to outlive their income. And I've even got some good information that I can send you that is a good introduction to guaranteed lifetime income. My number is 614-861-7055. Ask for Jon Heischman Sr. I say that because my son is in practice with me, and his name is also John, and he goes by Junior. That's 614-861-7055. Again, I appreciate you taking the time to listen. I always want to give you something to think about as far as different concepts and new ideas in retirement planning. This is Jon Heischman with Safe Money and Retirement.
The Safe Money and Retirement Show with Jon Heischman Sr.
Reach out to Jon at 1-614-861-7055. That's 1-614-861-7055. For more about Heischman Financial Services or to hear this and other episodes, visit the website HeischmanFS.com. That's HeischmanFS.com. Join us again next time for the Safe Money and Retirement Show with Jon Heischman Sr.